Any nation that's outside of blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are our enemies. These are our people. 12 tribes of Israel. Blacks, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Our enemies are every other race outside of this. So that's the Arabics, the East Indians, the Africans, the Chinese, the white man, the Japanese, all of them. They all our enemies, bro. That's why if you go into any black or Latino neighborhood, the stores are owned by them, not us. It's owned by them. Anywhere you go, you can go down the hill, you can go up the hill, you can go West Baltimore, East Baltimore, it's the same thing. You can go from Maryland to Delaware to Pennsylvania to Philly to anywhere in America. It's gonna be the same setup, bro. You're gonna have projects, you're gonna have government assistance, and you're gonna have a bunch of stores that's owned by the heathen, the enemies.
Arabics, Japanese, France, yep. You know what I'm saying, the Mexicans, I barely see black-owned businesses, tell you the truth.
It's not a lot of them, bro. And that's done purposely. Like, that's not a coincidence. It's not just happening by way of coincidence that we don't own any store. No, that same property that you allowed the Arabic to get, it could have went to me.
Right, it's our land.
Exactly.
We're selling them our shit.
Exactly. They're not gonna tell you a lot of us was already here, bro. I subscribe to that.
I heard that the white man came from their descendants came from Antarctica. You feel me? And that's why you feel me like doing the sun, like the sun out and shit. That's why they get sunburned and shit like that. Whereas though us as black people, we absorb the sun.
Yeah, we get vitamin D.
They reflect it.
Yeah, they was cursed by God, but they come from a man named Esau. I'll show you. They come from a man named Esau. This is Genesis chapter 25, and we just gonna get straight to the point, verse 25. Matter of fact, no, I gotta start at 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Now, Rebecca is pregnant with twins, right? She was pregnant with twins, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Now, usually when a woman is pregnant, the race of those children is the same race. Like if I get my girl pregnant and she's pregnant with twins, there's gonna be 2 so-called black people. But in this case, it said 2 nations, 2 different races. So whenever the Bible, and another thing, whenever the Bible, when you see nation in the Bible, it's talking about race. It said 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So these 2 children are the polar opposite. The polar opposite. Right?
So one is black, one white.
Yeah, but we about to get to that, but it's talking about as far as spirit though. The type of things we like. We got rhythm, they don't got rhythm. We like our shit L food well done. They like theirs medium rare. You get what I'm saying? We like to chill. They like to go wrestle bears and fucking jump on deers and shit. Yeah, and jump off of cliffs and shit like that. You feel me? 2 manner of people. We 2 different manner of people. It said, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people. We already know who's stronger. Because if they went through 400 years of slavery, they wouldn't be alive. They wouldn't even made it through 100, bro. They would not even made it through 100, bro. So we know that's talking about us, but okay. It said, and the elder shall serve the younger. So whichever one come out first is prophesied to serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and he called his name Esau. So remember, it said the elder shall serve the younger. The so-called white man came out first, and it said he was red. It's only one. Now, they tried to play with the Native Americans and make it seem like the Native Americans is a red people. They're brown, bro. They're brown. The only red people on this earth are so-called white people. They're translucent. You can see that blood through that skin.
That right there is a whole thing, because everyone, you feel me, like everywhere, there's different shades of people. Like it's really no different colors. Really,
When it comes to, well, we know we different shades of brown.
right.
Pink is a derivative of red. That's common knowledge. You can Google that. If they stand, we were just talking about them standing in the sun, bro. If they stand in the sun too long, they gonna turn red as fuck. If you slap the shit out of them, they gonna turn red. When they get embarrassed, they turn red. You get what I'm saying? They're the only red people because they translucent. You can literally see their blood through their skin. This is why they're red. So they're just describing how they look. Perfect example. Look at this lady right here, bro. Red, pink, red. She matched her sweater, bro. The Lord always bring past an example. The Lord is the Most High, bro. It's spiritual. The Most High brought perfect example, bro. She red as fuck. Yeah. So it said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So that's the progenitor of so-called white people. They're Edomites. They're red. Nobody else looks like them. The reason why I didn't describe Jacob, because Jacob was brown like everybody else. Right, now I'm gonna jump to 27 real quick. And it said, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. You see the different manner? Esau was a cunning hunter. You still see that today. What was that nigga who died being, what's the nigga name, bro? The nigga who used to, he got stung by a stingray or some shit like that.
Steve Irwin.
Crocodile hunting nigga. Bro,
that's crazy shit.
this is what they do. They love hunting. They will literally go out and hunt just to put a deer's head on the wall, bro. No, they don't even need a reason to do it. They just love it. It's in their spirit. It's in that, better word. It's in their nature, bro. This is what the Bible is saying. He was a cunning hunter. But you see what it described about Jacob. Jacob was just a plain man, dwelling in the tents. He was just chilling in the house. He's just a chill guy, you feel me? That's us. Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau. Now, let me show you, okay, let's go to Deuteronomy. Have you ever heard about us being Israelites? You heard that before?
I've heard brothers talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the only thing that makes sense, bro. And I searched out the scriptures, and like, I ain't just choose this because somebody forced me to believe this. I actually did my own due diligence. And when I say nothing else makes sense, bro, nothing else can explain why we in this predicament, how we got in this predicament, and how we gonna get out of it. You understand? In fact, let me read you this. This is Jeremiah. This is gonna explain exactly why we in this predicament. This is Jeremiah 5:19. And it shall come to pass, when ye shall say, wherefore doeth the Lord God all these things unto us? So the day was going to come where they was going to say, where was God during slavery times? Why did God allow us to go in slavery by the hands of the so-called white man? Then thou shalt answer them, like as ye have forsaken me and served strange gods in your land, so shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours.
What's your name?
My name's Zawa, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. All right, brother. Nice talk to you. Don't forget what I'm saying. You're an Israelite, bro. Just do your own due diligence. You hear me? Don't believe what I say. I'm just a man, bro. Pray on it and let the Most High show you if it's the truth or not, brother. But with that, man, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Death to America!